written, but who are you kidding? It was rewritten to control the minds with precision. This cold-blooded frost spitting on your throne, you were sitting. Your plan is to lure us with religion. Trump, Bush, and Clinton all had the same intentions. Nothing changed. The modern day's King James. Not to mention your perversion and segregation causes chaos and tension. What left matters, that's the part that you're forgetting. Revealing what's hidden.
Hello, everyone. When y'all come in, make sure y'all like and share. Make sure you like and share when you come in. I would like to thank you all and welcome you all. It's the first annual True Serum. It's our first annual anniversary. I am so excited. So when you come on, make sure you like and share this video. We are celebrating today, guys and girls. My truth tellers, it's our 1 year anniversary. And I've missed you guys, and I am so excited. I also have a special guest that's going to come on tonight because this person has been very, very important in my life and in Travis' life. And they gave us that push that we needed when things were hard. Before True Serum, before there was even ever a True Serum, you know what I'm saying? When I was in my darkest place and things of that nature. So we're going to give y'all a couple of minutes and y'all come on in the room, and y'all make sure y'all like and share. Hey, Regina. So right now, you guys, I'm so excited. Before I go any further, I'm going to bring in my special guest, and my special guest is none other than Mario. Everybody know him as Pastor Mario, but I'm going to call him Mario, and there's no disrespect to who he is, because to me, his title is not, where he's at. I think he deserves more than that, but because he's my brother, and I decided to, I prayed about it and everything, and I decided to have someone on here today that was influential in my walk, up until True Serum and things of that nature. So, Mario, you can go ahead and introduce yourself before I go ahead rambling on.
Hey, first of all, congratulations, sis, on your 1 year. For you, what you're doing is awesome. It really is awesome. So I have to give it back to you, though, and really tell the people who you are, because you've definitely been a blessing to a lot of people.
Thank you.
Myself, but everybody. You see the people that's already joined in this anniversary celebration. You have been so influential to everybody simply because you've been real. You're not a fake person. You're not the one that's gonna sugarcoat it. You're gonna tell it like it is, and you're so genuine and kind-hearted. So big love, big shout out to you and my brother Travis.
Thank you so much.
So bless God for y'all, and definitely want to give it back to you.
Okay, I didn't think I was gonna start crying yet, you guys. Okay, make sure y'all got y'all little drink this tea. But if it wasn't, y'all don't come for me. Okay, if it was a little wine, I'm still
nothing mixed in here either.
Just tea. But again, you guys, before we get started, guess what? If you haven't got the book, we coming up on a 1 year anniversary for this too in April. If you haven't got the book, make sure you go to my website, www.peculiarnationent.com. Make sure you cop that book and some music, okay? If you would like to sow into this platform as an anniversary gift or anyway, for whatever reason, go to that Cash App, $ Yasmin Campbell. That's YASMINCAMPBELL. Thank you. Now, listen, you guys, this is a 1 year anniversary, and this is like a milestone for me because, to be honest, hosting a podcast or anything of that nature wasn't really, I didn't really think about it, hosting a podcast. Of course, music, everybody know I do music and whatever the case might be, but this was, a little step further for me. And when God told me to do it, I was so nervous because I was like, I don't think nobody want to hear what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? And in my healing process, from healing from all sorts of things, my past stuff and that present stuff at that time, God had begun to reveal to me certain things. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to just push forward, be obedient. And not because it's better than sacrifice, because when I'm disobedient, I get a whooping that's just, listen, it ain't worth it. So that's what I did. And this is my 1 year anniversary. And I want to thank all of you. Okay. I have Mario up here. I thank him. because him and his whole family, you know, they are so genuine and they show you love. And even when people look down on me and Travis, they never look down on us. Even when people, they seen the value. Let me fix this. They seen the value and they seen who we was. But because at that time we were stuck in our situation, we didn't see who we were. They didn't treat us no less than. They treated us as if we knew who we were and if we was already walking in what God has called us to do. And I just appreciate that. You know, they didn't look down on us, and he always kept it 100, regardless to who it was. He always kept it 100, and I commend him for that. So while we on the list of people, before we get into why Mario is here, before we get into that, I just want to give a shout out to some people. On today, I have received donations or gifts from people. Pastor Baker, Deshaun Baker, yo, that's one of my mentors. He is an awesome man. He pushed me to do this True Serum. So you're on my list. I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to Apostle Joyce Butler. Yo, I love that lady. She has sown in finances, in tears, in prayers. I love her. She's part of my birthing process. She's part of watering who I am to this day. I want to thank Donna Payton, Apostle Donna Payton. I want to thank Apostle Wilkerson. I thank you, Father, because when I was ready to give up, and in my mind, he checked me. Mario, he like really checked me too. He came at me like, yo, you can't be doing True Serum and not be the True Serum. Like, you got to get it together. And I just really appreciate him for that, because I was ready to give up. I want to thank the people who intercede for me on my behalf, not the ones that I don't know about, but I have 2 warriors that stand by my side. Well, more than 2. I have a couple of them. And I just thank them. Stephanie Burrell, I love you to death. Regina, I love you. Minister Sanavaria, I love you. I thank you. Nicole, Tangi, Pastor Bennett, First Lady Bennett. I love all you guys. And then I want to thank my family. My sister, Shayla Ray, she's one of my biggest supporters. She's always pushed me in every endeavor I did, especially music, this True Serum. She's always up here. My sister, Jeannie, she's always up here donating. I thank you. You guys, if I forget your name, don't charge it to my heart. Please don't. It's not like I'm picking anybody over you or anything of that nature. If you up here and, you know, Mother Loretta Monroe, Evangelist, I thank you so much. Prophet Monroe, Apostle Dorsey. I know there's a lot of church people y'all hear me naming, right? But I have regular people too. But those are people who have prayed for me, and, you know, in doing this and helping other people, you know, sometimes you don't have you do so much helping. You have your own self to deal with, and you put yourself on the back burner. And these are just some of the people that prayed me through, and I really appreciate them, you know, and I just want them to know that I appreciate them. Lewis Archer, Minister Lewis Archer, I appreciate you and your wife. You know, the Taylors, Barbara Taylor, I appreciate you guys. Who else? Dante Payton, I appreciate you. Markeisha Turner, Key Turner, one of the dopest MCs I know. I appreciate you. Signed by Jasmine. Jasmine, I appreciate you for the photo shoot, for everything you've done for me, from the photo shoot before and the photo shoot I just have. Freakazoid, Daniel Butler, I appreciate the beats. And I don't know if I forgot you. My 600-pound life, all my fans from there, Christina Aiko, you guys follow me on True Serum. And I appreciate the inboxes of y'all saying I'm blessing y'all, but y'all have blessed me, because beyond the show, you understand, beyond the weight and all of that, you guys check on me, you support me, you guys follow. Y'all, listen, they part of the biggest supporters that I have. They share every flyer. They on every stinking alive. They anywhere I am, they are. And I really, 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 really appreciate that. You know, we savage behind you. I appreciate that, Stephanie. Listen, my family, I love y'all. I don't want you to think y'all last. You know, I know how y'all can be, Campbells. You know how we y'all not last. But I just want to thank you guys, Jeannie, Val, Bertha, JJ, my brother, Poopy, all my family, my kids. Oh God, I thank you all for dealing with me, because there was a process before True Serum. That's what y'all don't understand. That process wasn't cute. You know, they had to deal with the sacrifices that I had to make to be and to do the things that I was doing, you know. So I appreciate my kids. Travis Henry, I appreciate you, sir. You are my producer. You're a co-songwriter. You are a support system. You are a friend, a best friend. You are my husband, you know, and I appreciate you in everything you do. I know I can be difficult, because when I want something my way, I want it my way. I get it. And even though it might not be the way that normal people do it, because I'm very different, sometimes people don't understand, but I appreciate you sticking in there for me. And Travis, if you're not on this live, you need to get on this live and share this live. Thank you very much. Now, so we got that. You think that was everybody, Mario?
I think we covered everybody. If you don't mind, I want to send some love to Stephanie. Bless God for you and your beautiful spirit. My sister Regina as well. Bless God for you. It's so many of y'all, and the story rolled back. Y'all know we go back like 4 flat tires on the Cadillac. Y'all know how we do. It's all I want y'all to know that that I do love you, and yet praying for you. And anytime, surely reach out to me. Let me know. Hit me on Messenger or something. Let me know that you're good. Regina, I missed you the other day. Me and your husband was talking about that earlier. All good. It's all good. And again, some love to my big little brother, or I should say little brother now. To Travis, man, bless God for you, my friend. Hey, listen, I'm excited to be on the line. Thank you again for considering me, little old me. I'm like, why would she call somebody like me, little young boy from Flint, Michigan, to be on True Serum? You see how many people on the line, how much love going across the line. It's an honor for me. Listen, for everybody that's watching, I am on the True Serum with the author of The Day I Woke Up.
Yes.
Girl has put out albums. This girl is a super. Listen, I'm just glad to say I know Yasmin. So, listen,
Stop.
you're already big, but listen, when because there's still room for elevation, still room for growth, and I'm just blessed to be able to say I know her. So when I go to the concert, I'm gonna tell the bouncers, I'm gonna tell all security, don't put your hands on me. I'm going straight to the front row. I ain't got to be out. So,
come on.
That's what bless God for you. Love you, girl.
I love you too. I love you too. Okay, guys. So that's really what today is about. It's just a celebration. Of course, True Serum, y'all know I have been on a reset and on a break, and it has been it really, you know, I'm still helping others, so it really isn't a break like I thought it would be, and I'm still working. You know, I had a new photo shoot, of course. I'm in the process of recording new music because I'm about to drop that album. Yasmin Denise, the official, the journal. It's gonna be on every platform there is. For all the people that's wondering if it's gospel, nope, it's Yasmin Denise music. So it's really my testimony in song. Mm-hmm. And not just my testimony, my hope is that for women all over the world can hear this. And when they hear it, I'm singing what they all feel. So they'll be able to get it out. And men too, you know, whatever, however that goes. I'm singing your feelings so you can get it out, so you won't have to bottle it up and be going through, because I'm going to get it out for you. Okay? That part. So that's coming as well. You know, I have a lot of things in the works. My second book is coming. It's called Shh, Don't Tell Our Dirty Little Secrets. That one, you know, I love all the love now. Some people might not speak to me after they come out, but it is what it is. I love you guys anyway, and I have to be obedient. That's the good thing about doing the truth. You know that, bro? The good thing about truth is that True Serum is like, when I started True Serum, that was my first opening. Well, a couple of months prior, that was my first opening up to freedom.
Okay.
Of loving who I am. Mm-hmm. Me, the enemy, not the outside appearance that everybody's seeing, that depending on where I'm at is the way I'm addressed. No.
Right.
I mean, that enemy, that broken me, that was broken really bad and was singing over the brokenness and was speaking and laying hands over the brokenness and was helping over the brokenness. And when I got out of that and when I got free, I just felt so liberated. And that's why I push True Serum the way I do, because you know, sometimes we can be in bondage and not even know that we in bondage. And freedom is a sweet thing, bro. When I got free, I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna dress how I want to dress, as long as I'm, you know, not disrespecting, because I am, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you know, so as long as I'm not
I want you on that head.
Yeah, that part. As long as I'm not being disrespectful in any type of way to him or to myself. That's the most important. You know, I can be me, and it feels good to be able to be me.
Right.
You know, and so that was my whole celebration. But you guys know me. So anytime, hey Shelby, how are you, my little peculiar one? I love you. So anytime I'm celebrating or doing anything, I know it's never just for me.
Right.
It really isn't for me. So my whole purpose on today is because I wanted to chat with someone I know who's gonna keep it real with me, first of all. You know, and you helped me in my beginning stage, so why not help me in the end stage? You know, not the end, but you know, the middle of the, you know.
Well,
so
listen, for me, you know, I don't stand in the light of God's glory because he do everything perfect. It's not in our timing, but definitely in his timing. So when we get first free of everybody else's timing and accommodations for our life, then we can live freely. So I understand what you mean by having this moment of liberation, or finding the season of liberation from everybody else's standards for your life, right? So I do bless God for what you've done and what you're doing with Truth Serum, because a lot of people need a platform like this where they can really say, you know what, I've been dealing with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff. Yeah, I didn't even know that type of stuff that had me bound. So when you have a platform like this where people can speak freely and then help others in their time, where even maybe noticing something that they didn't even, again, they had no idea that had them bound.
That part.
Most of the time when we endeavor to do something like this, first of all, I'll celebrate you again and say congratulations, because the enemy would have you to think that this isn't, it's really no point in doing this. When you don't see, you may not see the fruit of your labor in the timely manner. The enemy may have you think that you're not really helping anybody, you know, onesie, twosies here and there. But when you start to think about the impact that you have on just one person,
my God,
and how that can be reciprocated, or how that one person can help another person and that person can help. So when you understand that even that one person, if nothing else mattered, that one person who came to the light of not only who they are, but the purpose that God had for them.
That
right?
part.
If one person get free of listen, okay, let me throw this disclaimer in here. While I keep talking, I'm not bashing the church. I'm not bashing religion or nothing like that. But we have made a lot of rules in the church. And I know that this ain't all about church, but
hold on one second. Let me let you know this. You don't have to explain anything. On this platform right here, there's a no judgment zone. And to be honest, that's what this platform is for, to break bondage.
Right.
For some of the rules that wasn't even supposed to be there. You understand? It's to break tradition so we can really have true relationship with our creator and with the true and living God. So we can worship him and know who we are and can move and really receive what he has for us instead of worshiping man. So you don't really have to apologize, because that's what this platform is built for. That's what my fear was in the beginning. In the beginning, I was so scared because I was like, they gonna come for me, because you know, a lot of what they teach, and this is, you know, whatever, it's not, a lot of the rules and a lot of the regulations are man-made rules and regulations. They didn't come from God. And that's why we losing people on a daily basis. And that's why there's so much church hurt. And that's why there's so much hurt because we also busy playing church. Ain't nobody doing kingdom principles. And if we did kingdom principles, then we have the real rules, the real principles, and a real ladder to God, to have the real relationship with him without any hold, no chains, and no bondage. And that's what this platform is for, you know. And before you go into that, let me just say this. On this platform, we have discussed everything from that. We have discussed church hurt. We have discussed the clergy that people wear, and if they saying behind closed doors they don't believe in it, why they still wearing it and fronting, and we discussed the pandemic. We discussed domestic violence. We have discussed injustice for the people. We have discussed Black Lives Matters. We have discussed, you know, crime in our cities. We have discussed we had a conversation with the now generation. That means people born to 1999, 2000, 2001, that's now in their 20s or in their teens, to see how they see how they are looking at us, the people that's supposed to who be paving the way for them, and how they look at church, how they looking at the world. We have discussed politics, you know, whether you like it or not. It's your choice of who you're going to vote for, or what you, and we there's no judgment. There's free reigns here. You understand?
Absolutely.
I wish Kirk Franklin would have came to my platform and cursed this son out, then he would have been okay. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody don't know what he going through. You know, but yeah, go.
Post on Facebook about it, but I hadn't seen it yet. But okay, so I'm glad you said that. The flip side to that is that I'm not worried about anybody bashing me or coming for me.
That's it.
I've been grown, so
I'm grown tough.
That's not. But I will say, because I don't want anybody to have that thought that it's all about bashing. So here it is.
That's it.
The truth is, when you're liberated, like you said, from some of the man-made rules. Now, I get it. Some people want you to grow to a certain standard, and how they feel like how you can directly quantify growth and all of that. So they tell you not to dress a certain way. You can't do this and you can't do that. You can't say this. You can't say that. That's all good for them. Everyone has their particular tribe. So when you start appealing to a particular tribe, that doesn't mean that I have to stay there. If I don't flourish, then I'm grown. I can leave and find somebody that I can worship God freely with in my way, in my realm, without trying to be without having to conform. So the Bible says this: be not conformed to. It says this world, but oftentimes we do this in our tribe to conform to what we feel like the tribe should look like, or sound like, and if it doesn't look like this or sound like this, then the Lord won't be pleased. Well, there was 12 tribes, so it's like mine ain't gonna look like yours.
That's it.
We separated does not mean that I have a quorum or a problem with your tribe.
That's it. We
all got the same mission. We want God to be pleased with what we do. We want everybody to be believers of Christ. But if I don't worship the same way you worship, if I don't have the same standards you have, then let me do what I want to do. Let me do it the way I want to do it. It took me a little while out, since we're on the Truth Serum. It took me a little while to get out of you. You remember when I bless God, all I wore was 2- and 3-piece suits. Then I looked.
You was shocked.
You couldn't tell me nothing. So what? You know, I looked up and I have but maybe 2 pair of jeans. And it's like, well, during the week, I got to put on some dress pants, and I got to put on a suit. So I left the suits and went to these blazers, and then I got liberated even some more. And now I can preach comfortably in some jeans, you know. So it's stuff like that when you say, let's get away from the bondage, or what has become bondage. It started off as a standard, or trying to raise a standard. Then it became something that you had to conform to, and the devil be bound. If again, Regina said it on in her comments. If it ain't in the word, it ain't of God, and I see that wholeheartedly. In the word, then it's not of God. Now we all pray different. We all speak differently. We will all brag or boast on on God differently, and that's cool. You don't sound like a preacher. And hold on, let me say this. I am tired of hearing a bunch of preachers to where they fix their voice. You can't even say hello to them without them sounding
Yes.
like bias. And I'm
hello. Like, I'm like, dang, what is that?
come on, man. Can you just say hello?
Yes.
What's up? I promise you the Lord won't be mad at you if you say what's up.
If you just say, hey, what's up? They be like,
I bet
how you doing? Such and such. You don't have to call my title out. And see, that's another thing. I know who I am.
Right.
So you don't have to prophet such and such, minister such. I don't even need that.
Right. Right.
I'm good just being Yasmin. I'm good just you saying hello. And it's crazy because even in the inbox, even the pervs that's of the cloth in your inbox, you feel me? They start off with hello, minister, hello, prophet, hello, sister, my sister. Then next thing you know, they become perv. And I'm like, look, nigga.
Right.
I ain't your typical one. But before I go there, guess what? I want to give a shout out to the most beautiful wife of all time. First lady, only lady, my sister who was looking fly on them birthday posts, Miss Johnson, y'all. Mario wife is out here. She fly, y'all. Okay, go ahead. I'm
bad. She bad.
She fly, yo.
Yeah, she know it too.
Clean it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish, sir.
You see, you threw me off. You started talking about her.
Oh, look.
You did.
Look, I had to because I seen her and I said, "Oh my gosh."
The whole truth thing, you know, the truth thing, it's important. It almost felt like I've been here before. I had a I guess a deja vu moment or something. I don't know, but it felt like we were talking before, right here. I mean, the whole scene was set up like this.
Wow. Come on, Jesus.
I will say that this ministry of yours should not be taken lightly, and everything that you have sown into it. I believe that He'll give seed to the sower and everything, and that's not just monetarily. What I understand is that when you're obedient, and then when you do it without an ill motive, when you do it wholeheartedly, it's stuff that God will repay you that other people didn't feel like you deserved. So here's the good thing about what you do. Obedience will bring forth something that other people feel like a title requires. It will make people feel like, you know, if you're not at a certain level in church, you won't get blessed like that, you know. So I want to tell everybody that is a part of this true serum that you never stop being obedient, and that your obedience does not have to accommodate anybody else. When the Lord speak to you, be confident in what the Lord say to you and do just that, and never allow anybody to say that you're not qualified to hear God in that manner. So however the Lord speak to you, be obedient to that, whatever your will, your purpose is. That's why I shout out my sister, because she stuck with this podcast even when the Lord gave me the idea to do it. I didn't go through with it because I was scared of the camera. You understand what I'm saying? So Andrew, when you do stuff like this and you begin to, your heart says, all I want to do is advance the kingdom of God. I want to advance the kingdom of God. I don't want to advance religion. I don't want to advance the church. I want to advance the kingdom of God. I want to build this cohesive unit to where we can all operate in the body of Christ together as our part requires us to be, where everybody don't have to be the tail, but I do the best I can at being a pinky finger, and the Lord will repay me according to what I've sown as being that pinky in the body of Christ. So or whoever you are, whatever you do, don't stop doing what you do. Amen. We all have room to grow. We all have room to better ourselves. We all have room to really increase ourselves or build on ourselves. We got some things, the truth be told, we got some things that we have to change. It's some things that we got to clean up, and that's all good.
That's it.
The gift come without repentance. So what I understand is that even if He called you to prophesy, do that. Even though you messed up last night, clean up, stand back up, dust yourself off, and get back to the work. Don't allow anybody, especially here on earth, if anybody can physically tell you, look you in the eye and say you disqualified, then they already disqualified. Nobody has the right to do that. They can't do that to you. Anybody that can, if you feel their breath touch your face while they talk to you and they say that you disqualified, then they are out of line. You can't let that stuff. That's a trick of the enemy. I don't care who they are. If man does not deem your gift, Man, your purpose.
I
Man,
don't know how many. Hold on one second.
I'm sorry. You got
No. I need you to keep going. But before they get ahead, I need y'all to like and share this video. Because there are some people I can't share right now. I can't even tag anybody from the StreamYard. But I need y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on and thank you for the happy anniversary, boo. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you, Steph. I thank you so much. But you guys, on some real, this is really not, it's for me. I need my word. I'm just keeping it real. But this is for y'all. I have to give back. It's just part of my nature. So I need y'all to like and share this video because I know there's some more rejects and some more truth tellers that's out there that's probably cooking or cleaning or something. And I need you to tag and like and share to everyone so they can hear what this man is saying, because right now we're getting free because he is speaking. And once he starts to speak, God said, as it is in earth, it is in heaven. So as he's speaking and declaring your freedom from people, freedom from words spoken over your life. And right now, I need y'all to get as many people as y'all can up here so they can get free with y'all. Go ahead, Pastor.
Amen. But you called it by name. A lot of people would deem people, rejects, or has-beens or less-thans. They the least, the lost, left out, the broke, the weak, the indigenous. All of these people, whatever you title yourself as, or however somebody see you, it's all good. You still got a destiny for your life, And it's one of them things. I'll always quote Bishop T.D. Jakes. He said, if you don't know your purpose, find your passion. For your passion, right into your purpose. So if you don't know what purpose is, that's all good, but figure out what you're good at, figure out what you love to do. And once you figure out what your passion is, maybe that's your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And you begin to taper your life around that. When you know what your purpose is, one of your purpose is reaching people through music. You're destined to write books. That's what you do. You purpose to help people. That's what your heart is built to do. So when you do that, the Lord said, I'll repay you. And I won't repay you according to what man think you deserve. And that's the only thing. When people feel like you're a reject or that you are a misfit, then in their mind they say, well, the Lord ain't gonna do nothing. I fooled around and watched somebody wake up this morning. Then I realized when the Lord woke you up this morning, is as of a cliche as sound, when he allowed you to wake up this morning, you took that big old breath. You didn't even want to get out your bed because you was too tired. The Lord said, I still gave you time to walk in your purpose.
Woo! Come on, sir.
Off. He said, I'm giving you opportunity. And everybody should be an opportunist. To when the Lord opened the door, surely can't nobody stand in front of that. Can't nobody deter that. I don't care what. God bless you, Apostle. God bless you, Bishop, Chief Apostle, Overseer. God bless you. But you can't stop anybody else's destiny. Me, Pastor Mario, I can't stop nobody's destiny, nor will I try to stand in the way of that. So whatever it is, whatever the Lord has called you to do, truthfully, you shouldn't allow anybody to deter that. You shouldn't allow anybody to stand in the way of that. Matter of fact, you do yourself an injustice or a disservice. Other folk, when you allow other folk to determine who you are, the devil be bound. Now that ain't of God, So right now, since we when I say we, I'm talking about Impact Life Ministries. We are in what we call a recovery mode, and we like David. When David asked God, "Shall I pursue?" After the people came in the city and took all his family and all this stuff, he asked God, "Shall I pursue?" And then he said, "Will I? Not only shall I pursue, but will I be victorious?" And the Lord said, "Yeah, go ahead and get it. Not only shall you pursue, but you're gonna win too." And this is where we got to understand where we are. Once we make up in our mind that we're going after it, you got to get in recovery mode. The truth is, your past is the past. The truth is, here's the cold-blooded truth. Half of the stuff people saying, yeah, you did it.
That's it. That's it.
That's the cold-blooded. Matter of fact, okay, yeah, I did it. I did it. That's the truth. Yeah. But I ain't stopping.
That part. Come on, sir.
Quitting. Now, you want me to, okay, I'm not welcome at your church. That's fine. The Lord still loves me. So the truth is, I'm not going to die here. was 4 leprous men sitting at the entrance of the gate where they had a famine on one side, the enemy on the other. And they said, why will I sit here until I die? I'm not sitting here. I'd rather take my chances going into the enemy's camp. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You know.
No.
You know.
Sir, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to stop him. He gonna keep going though, because that's what he here for today. I'm telling you, God put this man in my heart today.
All the truth tellers, put it in the chat. Tell them that you're not stopping. Matter of fact, go ahead and send the enemy a comment. Tell them, put it on notice that you're not stopping.
Put it in the comments, y'all. He said, put it in the comments.
I will not stop. Not in this season. So what? You can be mad at me, but I'm going hard.
My God.
Yes. What you were saying? Where we at?
Sir, look. Oh, my God. God, I thank you. Listen, this is so much confirmation because it's like God had dealt with me on this next season. And you're going, I don't even have to say, well, what's next? Because you're already flowing into it, because that is what's next. And God had posted it. And God said, this next season is for the rejects. It's for the rejected. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. And he been getting to deal with me. And see, I've been in a recovery reset, chilling space. That's why I come on every periodically and be like, guys, true Serum, I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'm getting, he got me reorganizing the set, reorganizing the flyers, new pictures. He got me doing all sorts of things, getting my word together, getting me together, because sometimes you pour out so much, you got to get refilled. Right. And it's just blowing my mind because I've got a couple of inboxes for topics. And I looked at who they came from, and I'm like, still? Like, come on. Are you still there? Like, what are you? I can't force you to come out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not coming in here and pulling you out. Sure not. I'm out, I'm not going back until I'm in, So you are so on point because a lot of people, they watch me on the check it. A lot of people inbox me. A lot of people watch me on the low because they don't want certain people to know. And I believe some of them, I'm not going to say some of them in here now because then I ain't saying it like that. But what I'm saying is this will help them because a lot of them are feeling, that they're trapped, but they bondage now is not that person anymore. Or the people or where they are. The bondage now is them. It's in their mental. You understand what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, but some people keep them words, curses, and keep them words that were spoken to them, and they hold on to that. And that sometimes that drives people. Some people like being a victim. But in this season, this season right here, you know what I'm saying? God said, he said that to me. He said, I don't care. They don't feel like you guys deserve it. You deserve it. And that's why I'm doing it, to show them. Yeah. To show them because of your obedience. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And I got to show them, because if I don't show them, they're going to keep making the same mistakes. And even though they don't think you deserve it, not just me, all of those that's been thrown away or pushed aside, or not even that. I'm not just talking about church, y'all. Get your mind right. This is not just about church. This is about everything on your jobs, in your family, being a black sheep, or wherever in your life, just in your everyday life, when you feel like people look down on you and you can't you go one step and go 5 steps back. God said, this is the season that no matter if you know your purpose or don't know your purpose, prepare to do what's in your heart. And once you prepare to do what's in your heart, because some of us don't know what we hear. And some of us don't even understand that God put that in your heart so you would do it. You understand what I'm saying? And once we start taking those steps and it start to flourish, he was so into it. Not man, not Cash App, not Navy Federal, not stimuli, not money back Biden. You know, with the God was so into it to make it, to make it flourish. And it's not just about finances, it's about you as a whole, because we got to be whole to receive. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Come on, bro, keep going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You brought it up. You did bring that was that was key, and I think it's worth talking about. When you don't know your purpose, that's all good, right? But you got to do something. Figure out. Listen, the only way you're gonna figure it out is if you fail a few times. That's failure only bad when you give up. So long as you trying something, go figure it out. And sometimes even when you're in your passion, it may not work out as good as you think it is. So sometimes you can't even give up on it. It's when you find out what it is, you just got to stick with that thing. I remember some people. I got to go back to the word that was fishing. They was out there fishing, and then then Christ rolled up on them right there on the edge of the water, right, and they told them to launch back out, and he said, "Well, Jesus, we've been out here fishing all day and we ain't caught nothing," and it's that moment where you think like, yo, these guys knew what their purpose was, what they were experts at, yet they had a bad day. And then tell you to get back out there and do it again. But this time, I want you to cast all your nets. Cast your nets and watch it. Go back and read that. Figure it out where it is in the Bible. I'm not about to give you all of that right now, but go back and read it because it says something real peculiar. Sis, it said when Jesus told them to launch back out, he said, cast out all your nets. And he said, okay, I'll cast out my net. And what he did was cast it out a little bit of what he had. And a lot of times we do this, right? Where we'll say, okay, God, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try it. But because you've been hurt before, because you failed before, because it didn't work out as well as you thought it was, we won't give it all. We won't put our all into it again. So you got to watch when you working towards your purpose, you got to be able to put stuff out there on the line. You know what I'm saying? Put it all out there. Passion is when the Lord say cast all your nets, he know what you equipped to do. So don't just give him a little bit. Don't put just a little bit towards it. If you were bred to be an entrepreneur and he says use what I've equipped you to do, even though you don't feel like you're successful, you're not going to get success if you only give a little bit to it. So what you do, even if you at work, if you working for Caesar, do the best you can there. I don't care. If you got the job, you still working there, that means that you want the money or something. You like at least give 150% of what you do. That's kingdom. That's kingdom. I don't care if the people talking about you, they don't like it, you don't like it, you don't like your boss. You give 150% because the kingdom people say that's what the Lord would have of me. My best, so that he'll trust me and know that I'll give my best. So when better come, he can trust me with that better, and I ain't got to wait so long to get it together. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, give 100% to your passion and to your purpose, and don't allow anybody to dictate that.
That's good.
Listen, do what you know how to do. And sis,
oh wow, thank you.
You brought something up.
Go ahead. You got this.
While we talking about purpose and passion and all of that, and all of that, you can't lose focus. And for all y'all females, and it's mainly females, this Truth Serum, right? So I can be real. It's mostly females that have certain people dropping in their DM, and some of the time y'all are entertainer, and we'll lose focus. So whatever it is, you got to get your mind wrapped around what you trying to do, man, and put 150% into that, and don't allow anybody or anything. That's what I mean. The enemy will do it sometime.
Come on, sir.
If you like light-skinned brothers, want to pop up in your DM because of that picture you put up. That's it. You knew it was borderline, but you knew you was gonna get some attention off of it. And as soon as he came up there, how come ain't nobody comment no more? Are we
No, you in the house and you talking good, sir.
I don't see nobody comment no more because they entertaining them niggas.
Yeah. Look at it. The comments slowed down. First they was like, yeah, Pastor.
My bad. When we start entertaining that foolishness though, and then we sit back and say, well, it ain't working out for me. I've been entertaining everything, and some people look for love so much they just won't love. They'll fall for anything. And can I say something? Can I jump on that? He talking to y'all sisters, and y'all know we did do a show called "Am I My Sister's Keeper?" and part of this was part of the show that come from
you know, not loving who we are. And even anybody could fall prey to it. Let me tell you something. Anytime my 600 pound life show Travis show airs, I get the inboxes. I didn't got videos, and he knows I didn't show like, what is this? You know, and then it when we argue, guess what? The ex's inbox, yo, what's up? Just checking on you. Is it you just gotta stay focused. You gotta stay strong. You got to be at a place, and trust me, listen, I'm human, just like all of y'all. So I'm not saying, oh, I'm the best and I got it. That no, I know because I've done it.
Right.
I've been in a predicament where I was weak at one point. You understand what I'm saying? And my relationship wasn't where I needed to be because we was both hurt. Trying to love each other and both hurt. See, when we got together, we was both hurt and both broken. So in the midst of that, when the inbox came, because he wasn't giving me what I felt he should give me, I entertained it.
Come on. Hold on.
I gotta keep it 100.
Sis,
I entertain it.
They gone again. Where they go? Is it my stuff or what?
I gotta get it one more time. Where you at? Man, it's true. And they know, and not just that, us, you know, we put ourselves out there. Of course, you like the likes and you like the comments and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes all attention is not good attention. I'm still trying to get delivered. I still got a little Paul in me. You know, come on, Shelby. That's my little peculiar one. I love her. Listen, we all do. See, that's the thing. I don't want y'all to think y'all getting married and y'all get older and it's not going to be there. Y'all think me and Mario don't have issues? Y'all think we don't have the temptation? It's you.
Come on.
You have to make it up in your mind and say, I'm going to stay focused because I'm doing this, and this, and that. Or I'm going to stay focused because I'm trying to work on my marriage, or I'm trying to do or I'm gonna stay focused because I'm single and I'm trying to chase after this bag. And if a nigga come my way, he gotta at least meet me halfway or be above. And that's vice versa with guys. You understand? It's just about being focused, and that's what he was talking about. Y'all still, that's what he talking about. I guess y'all took a offense.
Look how y'all
said hey back. Y'all said hey.
Hey.
Come on now.
So,
Come on. Y'all supposed to keep it 100. They must have said, hey, that.
Your partner ain't bringing something to the table. Then I don't know if we should go into that.
Come on, sir. This is my 1 year anniversary. This is True Serum. You here to help.
Looking for somebody, they better be able to match your grind. They should be able to match your hustle. They should be able to match your energy. Y'all too grown to be trying to support somebody else. Come on.
Come on, sir. Talk that. Whoop there.
You did good raising your kids. You don't need somebody else's child that'll lay in your bed and they not be able to hold their own weight. Now, and this go both ways. This is not just female to male, but females too, because a lot of us back in the day, that was the way to do it, where the man took care of the household, supplied everything, and the wife could just stay at home and cook. Well, I commend you if that's the way you want to live. I'm not saying that, but right now women has grown to be equal in this world, right? So they got the same hustle, they got the same grind, and some of them are still lazy and just want to now. Some of them just don't want to do nothing and find a man that can do it. So every man that's out there that's connected, that's listening, you should be working, and you should endeavor to be able to take care of the woman, but the woman shouldn't manipulate or take advantage of that neither. I'm still, you still got to bring the same energy to the table. You still got to bring the same drive to the table. If nothing else, if you ain't gonna do it, you should be able to support your man while he doing it. That rider, you know what I'm saying, and that'll go to the end of the earth to make that happen as well. So no matter what it is, whatever you do, listen to me. The truth is, you shouldn't be raising a grown child.
That's good.
Yeah, you shouldn't be raising a grown child. So
either way, male or female.
Yeah. Now, so
that was good. Look, they must have got mad. Look, a couple of them left.
I still love y'all.
It happens all the time, so I ain't even worried. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go back after it's done and watch the replay, so nobody won't know they get mad up there and doing. It's okay though. Listen.
Now, y'all should be sharing it. I pray to God y'all already hit the share button. I can't tell how many people, but hit the share button. Hit the share button. Let somebody else see it too. So let me ask you a question. I know you are the interviewer, but where do you see True Serum going in the next year? What's the goal? What are we looking? Why you got your cookie in your mouth?
I know my boo came. He knew mama needed some chocolate. I was like, look, I see. Okay, so what I want to is I want to take my platform to a different, I want to keep it the way it is. Not exactly you have to growth, but I plan on doing more interviews about, different things, getting a little deeper into politics and, interviews that people wouldn't normally think I do. Like I was scared to go to the border to get that interview. I'm not scared no more. So interviews that's really important in regards to whatever, with whatever the topic is, that's going to be my job to get it. Also, my whole thing of True Serum is to just get as many people free as I can, which I can't really do it. So that's really my main goal. It's not about going viral for me. It's about getting as many people free. And what I mean by free is your mind unlocked so you can see the potential that's locked in there that has been closed off due to man. I just say it like that, due to man, break the bondage and the spirit of tradition, because I want to see us as a people. Now, y'all don't get it twisted. I ain't just talking about Black people. I'm talking about all people.
Right.
I want to see us as a people grow to a point where we're not stuck stagnant, and to a point where we're not losing this war.
Right.
But we're losing. And at least let us be butting heads to where it's either we winning or we meeting them equally on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's my goal. That's what I mean by freedom. Having people to be able to express who they are. Whatever your gender is, whatever your religion is, whatever genre of music, whatever your walk of life, this platform is free to all. You understand what I'm saying? Also, I see True Serum going out and helping feed people. That's part of my thing. I love to help people in need. Now, listen. Some of y'all be inboxing me like I got a 501(c)(3). I don't have one of those. So y'all stop. I got bills too. Like I told I got bills too. And I don't have a financial backing yet. I'm gonna say that. You understand, to where I can just dish out, Sometimes being obedient gets me in a little trouble with the guy, the big guy, the big little guy. Let's say that, the big little guy. Yeah. So I want, and that's just my hope. You know what I'm saying? I miss your cooking. That's just my hope, to be able to get as many people as possible free mentally. You understand? Because once you're free mentally, I believe you can really start to move in what you need to move in. And to just birth as many rejects as I can.
That's it. Did you let me ask you this, because this is where a lot of us color folk, all our cousins, like, we mess up with this. We don't write it down. We don't vision. We don't have anything that we can kind of keep ourselves honest to. So I will say that if you hadn't had the chance to do it yet, write your vision and make it plain. So that when you read it, I don't care about anybody else, but you should be able to run every time you read your vision. And that's for anybody that's starting anything, a business, trying to go back to school, trying to balance a household, and grind. Whatever your goal is, whatever you're striving for, write that down. Write it down, and map that thing out. We so far behind because we'll say we have so many dreams, right? We have any intentions, but we never get enough of them off the ground because we never plot it out. We never write it down. We never find the resources. We never give enough time and effort to it. And then soon as one obstacle comes, because we don't have anything mapped out, we don't know how to deal with it from that point, because we wasn't expecting an obstacle. We was just looking at getting from point A to point B. Yeah. All out. So I would tell you and tell anybody else, whatever you plan on doing, it should be mapped out. It should be mapped out. Even when it came to launching ILM, I was reading a book, and then it in the book it said go see some people, some local pastors, and talk about it and get some ideas. I walked across the street talking to my neighbor, and I began to talk to him about it. This was back in 2015.
Okay.
He said, man, do me a favor, whatever you do, write it out, write out the whole plan. And he said, let me see it. And I'll help you, because that's what I do. I launch church. I plan to launch church. So I was like, okay. And then it was a white guy. And I'm like, this man just trying to steal my idea. So I'm going to give him a watered down version and see what he say, but when he looked at it, he said, no, this ain't enough. He said, when I can tell that you got more in you than this. So don't give me the watered down version, or don't give me the abbreviated version. Get in the weeds and start to specify some stuff. Specify it with a timeline, or a goal timeline. And so when I did that, everything started to flow, and I was real meticulous and real particular about what I'm putting on there. I don't care how minute or small it was. I was putting it on there. I was writing it down so that I knew step by. It was so clear in what I needed to do. And I told a friend about it, and they was like, yo, I need that. Next thing I know, they were using it to plant churches. And I said to myself, if I would have never wrote it down, I had no idea that it would not only bless me, but it would bless somebody else. So you never know. Once you start building that business, I look at James Taylor, how he launched his clothing store. Don't know much about the guy. I know of him, and I know he did. And for me, I look at him and say, I congratulate the man, because some people wouldn't do that, wouldn't go that far. But if that's what you endeavor to do, write that down and go do it. Right, map it out and go do it.
Listen,
what's stopping you?
You on point. I really have to say that. Listen, Regina and Stephanie and DeMonica, if she's up here, they can tell you. I've been pushing, telling them, I was like, look, write it. Write your business plan to God. That's what your vision is.
Yep.
Writing your business plan to God. Write it out. I'm a big stickler on that. I have so many books in here that I've written in. My only thing now is what I'm doing is I'm going to all the different books and trying to put them in one space now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to be chaotic to where I'm missing anything.
Right.
Because my plan is, of course, use my music to fund a lot of the things that I want to do. I mean, I have people that watch and follow True Serum that's overseas. You understand what my thing is to try to get there so I can do the meet and greet, because right before the pandemic, there was a lot of people hitting us to do meet and greets. But then the pandemic hit. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, I wrote it out and I have it in different places. So now what I'm trying to do now is collectively get it all together. And that's confirmation for God, because he gave me these couple of months, and he just rebuked me the week before. He just rebuked me the week. Y'all think it's a joke. Like when I say he did, like, you need to get this together.
That's right.
Because if you don't, I'll raise up another. I'm not going to one that's already there. I'm gonna raise up a whole new one to do what I'm telling you to do, and you're gonna sit there and watch it. So I don't have a choice, really. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tell a secret. If she on here, she gonna be mad with me. I won't even say her name, but I was talking with this lady one time, and she was telling me how she was a writer. She had been writing for a long time, and the Lord was pushing her to write a book. She was into poetry. She nice with it, right? And so while we were sitting there eating, I don't know what made me grab my butter knife. I grabbed my butter knife and I said, listen, you're gonna go home today and you're gonna start writing again. because what the Lord is trying to do is unlock some stuff, some doors in your life, trying to open some doors in your life, and you won't even take the key that he has given you to unlock the door. So some of us to sit there at a door that you have the key to go through, but we'll sit at that door just waiting on God to open it. And it's like, well, I gave you the keys for the next set of 3 doors. I've already given you the key, and you won't even try to use it. So we got to get past that, being that kind of deep and lazy Christian where the Lord has to open the door.
Can you just, bro? I need you to repeat that all over again. Not
God.
just for the people. You have, let me tell you, you really don't understand. Bro, passer. A passer. Come on now. Please repeat that.
I don't. Okay, in an effort to try to repeat it, we have the key. We don't know, or a lot of us know what the Lord has placed in our hearts. Yet we don't look down the line to see how this is going to change the course of life for us. Some of us endeavor, we were created to be millionaires, yet we don't want to do the front work to get there. We don't want to walk the road to get there. Because you was raised in an impoverished city doesn't mean that you wasn't created to be a millionaire, and that you wasn't trusted to have that type of money.
I bind you
we
up.
get scared of a large amount of money when we see more than 3 zeros, because 3 zeros come on the taxes and we okay with the 3 zeros. We feel like that's big time. You understand what I'm saying? So he said, I've given you the keys to go through all of that. That's through the 4th door, but I need you to use the key I've given you to get through that first one.
My God.
I don't even know if I'm gonna open the second one because you're scared to go through the first one. So listen, when I talk about writing a vision and making it plain, that's exactly what you need to do. And that's what you need to lay on. Just like you said, give the Lord something to bless. The Lord ain't gonna bless your idea. He got ideas. He got a plan for your life. So give him something to bless. Write a plan to where you can lay out on it, lay prostrate on it. All right. Pattern your life around this. If you know that this is of God, make that your focal point. If people are not supporting that part of you, then maybe they wasn't meant for this season of your life. And that's okay. I still love you, but I have to, this became my Father's business, and I have to do this. I have to do this. Now, those that love you and understand you, they'll be right there to support it. But if they don't, that's okay. I can't stay in your place so that you be happy with me. Some people have spent 10, 15, 20 years staying in a place where other people are comfortable with you at. Now, get past that. It's time to get past that. Go through the door. You got the key to it. Some of us got keys that look like janitors. You know, we got about 100 keys on one key ring and won't use not one of them.
My God, this rebuke is something.
No more. He's giving you so many keys throughout your life. You don't know what that you listen. You thinking it's for the last house. What? You sitting there with 150 keys on your key ring, looking like a janitor, and you ain't used not one of them.
Not one. Come on and rebuke us.
Do something. Come on, go through the door. You got the key. Yeah. Who was that? David said, I was young and now I'm old, yet have I seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed beggeth for bread. We have a way through this, but you can't be scared to use the key. Use the key. Come on. Can somebody, come on, you got the key. Use the key. Come on, somebody encourage somebody else. Tell them,
put it in the comments.
Go through the door. Go through the door. Shoot, you can't get through the door. Go find that window. I bet you it's unlocked. Now,
come on now.
I'm not playing. I'm not saying that, but use the key. God bless. I'm sorry.
No, bro. You in the house. You really don't know how much you are, but you are in the house because that's part of the issue. I told you I got rebuked 2 weeks ago. That's part of the issue God has with us, all of us. We have all this talent and we all happy because we could sing, rap, write, dance, preach, prophesy, lay hands. We could do everything and we ain't using none of it.
None of it.
We are not using none of it, and then we sit and we complain. We tired of working a 9 to 5. We tired of people saying this. We tired of going through this, but we have the keys to not have to be tired no more, and we just don't want to put in the work to do it.
Don't want to put in the work, but we're called everybody else foolish.
That part. Yeah. That part.
Now, I believe that some of the greatest artists that's out there had an epiphany at a young age, and they said that I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful because I believe in what's in me. Now, until you be truthful with yourself, thank you, Truth Serum. Once you truthful with yourself, and first you believe in yourself. Once you really believe in what you're doing, can't nobody stop that. You won't even allow. But you got to believe in yourself first. Especially when you're trying to get somebody else to believe in. People will sense whether you believe in yourself or not.
That's it.
If you're a singer and you know you can sing, and I ain't talking about holding the note. God bless for some people that's on the line. That, some of us are just good note holders.
That's it.
We ain't singers. But if whatever your thing is, when you believe in yourself, when you believe it 150%, then nobody can stop that. You won't allow anybody to stop it. So until you believe in yourself, you'll always stand at that door praying that God opens it.
And can I say something?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
You good? I've been doing this music for a long time, right? And I'm not gonna lie. This new junk I wrote called Trap, right? It's called Trapped. And when I got the beat made, Freakazoid Daniel Butler, he made it from scratch with me sitting there. So every part of the song have its own little whatever it was supposed to, do. And I begin to sit, I really don't like to do that part without, Travis, but I had to do it. I had to do it. And as I sat there, I begin to hear how the melody should go and where the boom bap should go and where the drop should go and where should be chopped and screwed at it. And as I begin to hear in this song, like this song is embedded in me. And it's crazy because I'm like, God, I'm feeling trapped right now. I'm tired of being in this house. Like, I'm not the type of person that could just sit. I did good for the whole year now. Come on, Jesus, right. But now I'm feeling, and then God had to deal with me just like right before this live. He said, you going through the song before you record it.
Come on.
So when you record it, and this is I know what you mean because I'm giving this song my all. And it's not even, the song is so peculiar. It's not written like everybody think it should be written.
Come on.
There's no hooks. There's no choruses. You could pick whichever part of the song you feel and make it for you. If you a big girl loving your size, you got that part.
Come on.
If you a guy and you in the head, you chilling and that chop the screw coming, you could be jamming to that. That's your part. You understand? If you somebody who been through a lot and just, you understand, you don't want to tell anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That because people looking at you, you don't want to tell them that one day you like yourself and the next day you don't. And that because you so good on the outer with all your Gucci and your Fendi and your Jordans and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's going on in the inside and how you feel. You could take that part. Right. You understand? And the way he had me write it. And I almost changed it because I was like, people are not going to understand. They're gonna think I should write it like this. Everything needs a chord. I gotta stick to the thing because this one he told me to push to every platform. Musically. This one right here, I'm supposed to do a video for. You know me, I'm like, God, I ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? Even though I look, it deserves me.
You silly.
But you know what I'm saying? And so, and as he strategically told me, as I begin to believe in it, that thing consumed me. Now, any free time I get, that melody is playing in my head, and I'm singing and seeing what I need to change or how I need to perfect it before I go into the studio and record it. So that thing you saying is when you start believing it, come on. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't understand. This is so much confirmation for me. I bless God for you, bro.
So for when you got that like that song you're talking about, and how you know that's the one, you will find every platform available. You'll resource and find you'll find every resource available to showcase that, because you believe in it. You'll start to research some stuff or into some areas that you never even thought existed. I found out so much just by diving in. This wasn't something that I couldn't wait on people to come to me with this. I had to dive in. When you believe in it, you'll stay up late and you'll just start researching because you know that song has to reach the masses. So I have to do my due diligence to get it out there. Matter of fact, it's got to get overseas too. And it's somebody that's over there that's gonna hit a song and it's gonna catch their ear, and then they're gonna believe in everything that you do. And they looking for that one Lone Ranger that had big scene that they can market and promote and bring up. I don't know why I'm thinking Australia. I don't know what it is.
Come on, sir.
But I want you to make sure that song does not stay local, because even Jesus wasn't accepted in Nazareth. It's about going further out. Go outside of the country and push as far as you can. All of those that wanted to meet and greet, they need to hear what this is. They only need to hear a snippet. Don't give them everything, but they just need to hear a snippet, enough to invest their money into getting you there.
My God, I receive it. So, you on point, bro.
You worth being worldwide. Now,
my God,
try to be worldwide. Yeah, there's nothing local about your gifting. So when especially when if it's not well received, there's nothing local about it. Just because your local your immediate surrounding wasn't receptive of what you do, does not mean that you didn't qualify to do it. So whatever it is, if it's not received around your immediate circle, then it wasn't meant for them. You got to go beyond it. You got to go beyond it. It does not stop when 2 people tell you no, or when 2 people don't believe in you, when 5 people don't believe you. I don't care if you got to seek to the 1,000th person. I don't care who it is. Maybe that 1,001, that person will be the financier. That person will be the one that changed your entire life. The one that was purposed to do just what the Lord needs or would have for your life, or your vision or your purpose. Don't stop. Don't give up. That's why I said you got to keep going. You got to keep. Don't stop. I don't care what it look like. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in your stuff, I don't care what I'm sorry. My bad.
No, you good. I can't even say that right now, because if you only knew what you were doing for me right now, bro. You only knew, because I was going through I came to Virginia for the funeral. And while I was there, I lied to you not. Before I even reached there, God said, I need you to do this and this. Do a photo shoot. He said, because you're trying to move forward and you can't, because you're using pictures from 2014. So I need you to get it together.
Come on.
So I went. I said, okay, Travis. God said, when I get in Virginia, I need to go to the studio, and I need to do this photo shoot, because the pictures I have is too old. It's not me anymore. That don't represent who I am right now.
Come on.
And so I went. I did the photo shoot. I went to the funeral, of course. I did the photo shoot. I did everything in a matter of a couple of days, because I had to get in and and come back. I did the photo shoot. The right people did the photo shoot, and the right person did them beats.
Come on.
And I was so me. This is helping me. Okay, this is me. This true serum, so I can expose myself. I was depending on Travis to do it. And I was so furious at him, because I believe he should do it, because nigga, I'm your wife. You can do this for me.
Right.
because I knew what God wanted me to do, and that was the easy way for me to get it done. And I was like, why doesn't he understand how bad I need this done? Why he don't? And when God said it's not for him to do, I was like, what?
Come on.
Before you met him, you did everything on your own. I need your work ethic to get back to that place.
Yep.
Just your work ethic to get back to that place. Because you grind so hard, you got shows that your manager didn't get. You walked on red carpet that you provided for. You did that.
Yeah.
Your manager might have got paid for it.
Right.
Your manager might have got the clout for it.
Right.
But you did that. You got yourself on the radio. You got yourself in Kansas not knowing nobody. You did that radio promote. You was on the radio.
That's right.
They wasn't even in the same state.
Come on. Come on.
You got that show opening up for Woo. You did that. So I said, okay, so this is all on me. But still, I was feeling even earlier today, because I'm like, this trap song is like really like I you know when you know you got that banger. You know what I'm saying? And what it's supposed to do. So I freaking out, like, oh my God, I got to get it done. I already got my timeline he gave me. By the time this reset is up, everything should be done. You know, all of that stuff. And I was just like, how am I going to do this? I don't know nobody here, whatever the case might be. And I was just looking for things. And if you ain't set me free, see, it's a good thing to get set free. My God, my God.
Come on.
And that thing you just said, that was for me. I don't know about you. He talking to y'all too, truth tellers. Sorry. But that was for me.
My brother said something good, and I think it's worth sharing. Rashawn, I bless God for you. That's my brother for real.
Hey,
he locked it. He said, you got to get back to your identity. Marriage is great. There are some things that you have to accomplish on your own. So what you did was not a shot at Travis. Let me clarify it just for the 2 or 3 people that thought she was trying to play her husband. It's
Thank
not
you.
That had nothing to do with it. But what she had to do was get back to the grind she knew. And maybe it's the season for him to do something else. Advice, provide the way. It's something else that he's supposed to be doing. And we have to be okay with that. You know, he's no less of a man. He's no less of a husband. And I want to go as far as saying that he wouldn't support her no less or love her no less for grinding on the way she feel like she need to grind. But that only bring y'all closer. That for him, he say, well, I got to figure out how I can play my part. What's my part in her life, or in this season of her life, or this aspect of her life? You understand what I'm saying? So that's not a shot on the marriage. That's understanding what we got to do. And again, when you believe in yourself, ain't nobody gonna change that. Nobody gonna change that. And your spouse shouldn't want to change it. Your spouse shouldn't want to water it down. If your spouse watered down your gifting and what you believe in, then we need to go back to the altar. We need to pray about that, because the spouse, if anything, your spouse should have already made you a multi-million-dollar artist, in the spirit. The way he look at you, you already arrived. You understand what I'm saying? Or the way she look at you, you already arrived. You already made it. So that's the marriage part of it. You understand what I'm saying? But that does not discount her going back to that season of her life where she can get it done. So I commend you. I commend you, and bless God for both of you. Bless God for your Apostle Dorsey. You. Listen, can I don't know if I should do this now.
Go ahead.
Can I get 2 minutes?
You can do whatever you want.
Apostle Dorsey, to you and your family. I've been watching y'all.
Walk, sir.
I've been watching. And I've never seen you look so good, so happy. I've never seen you look so free. So what the part of your life I have caught, I bless God for you and your husband, and what y'all are doing in the community. We have not talked, but that does not mean that I don't follow you all. So I do want to tell y'all, tell you and your husband that y'all should keep doing what you're doing, because the peace that y'all show.
My God.
Some of us strive for that. You understand? So that love that y'all show, that some of us strive for that, especially in ministry. So I even watch when y'all do lives together. It's how y'all feed off of each other. I salute you and congratulate y'all. Y'all are definitely a blessing to the body of Christ. And I'll say it. You may not think a lot of people are watching, but I definitely want to give it up to y'all, give it back to y'all, and tell y'all to keep doing what you're doing, because that's what we need to see in ministry. So bless God for y'all. Apostle Dorsey is.
That part.
I haven't met the gentleman. I haven't met him.
He's awesome.
But I believe he is. I believe he is. And one day I know the Lord allow us to link up again. Y'all know we family. We've been rolling for some time now. And just because we don't speak every day does not mean that I don't know who y'all are and I don't follow you. So bless God for y'all. Bless God for you. And bless God for you, girl. Now, Shelby, you call it your peculiar one.
That's my peculiar one.
Yeah.
It's my widow baby. We proud we just. That's my boo.
Yeah.
That's Shelby.
Yeah. Stay in there. Stay in the. Shelby, we'll talk. I talk. I talk to you. Are the cookies good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God bless.
It's my anniversary. Look, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You have blessed me. I thank you for clearing that part up.
Yes.
I would never take a jab at him, but I felt it too. So I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I ain't have time. So I wasn't even going to do that because I don't care.
I know it.
Because I just got myself together. That was another jump to me from God. Like, get it together. And I bless God that he finds me worthy enough to check me.
Come on.
When I'm getting a little word, because when I say this assignment is not light, it's not. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes I get in that place where I'm just like, how am I going to, this is just too much. You know what? No, I'm done. This is just too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let me help y'all, because I understand how y'all feel, but Travis is one of my biggest supporters. The problem is, it wasn't that he wouldn't help me. It was he wasn't doing it the way I wanted it done, because I'm spoiled. I got to be able to keep it 100 with yourself. I know me. And when I want something, sometimes I just want it.
Right.
Especially when it comes to him. And it wasn't going like that because it wasn't meant. And I didn't know. And I got in my feelings and I got a little emotional. And God had to check me. Yeah. And then he just checked me again. Mario did nice, though. He did it nice. Y'all wouldn't even know he checked me if I wouldn't have said that. You see that? He did 100. But he had to check me again because evidently I was feeling some way. And God's like, no, nigga. He ain't say nigga now. This is me talking. I'm paraphrasing. I don't want y'all going around saying, y'all, Jasmine did he said that. God said, no, nigga. Listen, he said, no, nigga. You gonna do this.
Yeah.
And you gonna finish it to the end.
That's it. Now.
But we're gonna let Mario finish, see what else he has to say to us, because we want to know what's next for y'all. He can keep going for me. This is about my anniversary, so I appreciate everything he's giving me. But if you haven't had a chance to donate, make sure you go donate. It's my anniversary. $ Yasmin Campbell. And if you haven't had a chance to buy the book, make sure you go www.peculiarnationent.com. Go ahead, Mario. Sorry. That was commercial.
Put that in the chat as well, where they can book so they can see it, so they don't have to go back and listen to it again. She put her Cash App up there, so it'd be a blessing to her. Definitely so into it. This is your 1 year anniversary, so we celebrate you. We celebrate you. I'll say this to anybody. I feel like I talk too much.
You
Anyways,
don't. You was in it.
I'll say this, man. When people that's close to you don't respond, hold on. I gotta apologize. I was about to talk about myself without apologizing. Let me apologize to you, Yasmin.
Wow.
Sorry for because she sent me a portion of her book, and she said, proofread this for me. I trust you. And then I went out to see, not to make an excuse, I didn't get back to her. So I didn't want you to think that I didn't believe in you or your book. And if I can buy 1,000 of them to make up for it, I would, but I ain't got that money yet. God bless.
Oh
So
my gosh. You
public,
remember that? I didn't hold it to you. It's okay.
yeah. But when people close to you, because it'll be those, that we hold in high regard to us. And when they don't support, it's like, okay, am I not on the right track?
That happens.
Am I missing something? And it's human. I mean, it's the human nature, and it's one of them things that, like I said, when we've given people a certain access to our life, we regard what they say. We believe in them. So when they don't say anything, or when they don't buy into the into our mission or our purpose, it's like, okay, hold up, but now what's going on? But I'll tell you this, that again, when you believe in yourself, you're not looked to be validated by anybody else. You don't want to be defined by anybody else. So even if my wife or my sister or my daughters that don't support, amen, I have to go forth in what I know and what I believe that the Lord has given me. And that has to be for everybody. Not saying that my wife is less than a wife to me, or my daughters are less than my girls because they didn't, or my sister because she didn't, not saying that they didn't. I'm just using that as an example, but be less of who they are because they didn't. I'll be less of who I am because I allowed them to stop me. So whatever you are striving for, whatever you're setting out to do, purpose in your mind that it cannot be validated by man, it can't be defined by man, and so the only person that can stop that is God. If he tell you, okay, hold up, pull back on that and go this direction, that's what you should be listening to. And again, believe in yourself. The only thing I'll tell you is that you haven't seen the harvest until you've sown. So get out there and plant the seed.
My God.
Get out there in the field, and if you can imagine riding through the country and seeing this vast farmland, and you think that, okay, I gotta plant all the crops in this land. I gotta do all of the heavy lifting. I gotta do all of the heavy work. Yes, you gotta do it. And until you do everything, and if there's no sweat equity in it, if there's no blood, sweat, or tears in it, if you don't invest in yourself, and here it is, you said something. You said I had to go back and get me some new pictures because the ones I had from 2014 didn't work no more. If you don't invest in yourself, how do you expect anybody else to invest in you? If you're not pushing what you feel like is the most professional you, the best, then who are you looking to get support from? So don't offer up something quick. Take your time and invest in it. Give the best product to it. Whatever. Listen, I started doing this altar chat. This was different, when it came to church, because typical church says stand behind a podium and preach to the people. I started doing the altar chat. I started with my phone, and then I said, well, I can offer up a better product than that. So we got a couple of cameras and a couple of lights, and I said, let me spend the money to offer up a better product. Now, and it's not for anybody to validate me, but because the Lord blessed me with that, and he said, go forth and do this, let me give the best back to him. And I know, just like you said, the Lord is going to bless it. He's going to bless it because you did right by it. I don't purpose my ministry around how many people share a Sunday service that we put on live, or how many people comment on it, or how many viewers we got. I want people to see all God and hear the word of God. change their life. So if I can offer up a better product when we do, I don't just throw up a flyer because I can do one myself.
Yeah, come on now.
I got to invest in it. You know, I got to pay the money because I don't have the means to offer up something better. You know? So maybe that required me contacting somebody else. Maybe you know somebody. So if I talk to you about it, maybe you can put me in with a plug that ain't doing it for as much. Because when I first started, Apostle Dorsey, let me tell you a secret. People was charging $100 to $200 for a flyer.
I got you. I got somebody.
And I said, okay, I want to get a good product. But after I found out that it was somebody else doing it for $25, and then the quality was still the same. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing. I appreciate that door. Then I found out I can do a little bit myself. Then I figured out what my limitation was. So I had to go back. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just offer up anything. Do what you can. Give the best at whatever you do. All right. Invest in yourself. If you want others to invest in you, invest in yourself and watch doors begin to open. Or at least watch them give you the key to open the doors.
I appreciate you guys giving me anniversary gifts. I want to tell all of you, thank you, Regina, Stephanie, Shelby, Rashawn, or Mr. Orr. We your wife and kids at home. I said hi. Everybody, I just appreciate all of you guys. But go ahead, finish going. You can go ahead.
No, I'm good. No, you're supposed to get that little commercial.
Yes, I just want to thank everyone. You know, he is right about investing in yourself. I'm telling y'all, God was like, okay, if I'm moving you this way, and I'm showing you everything you didn't dreamt, you didn't see yourself. Listen, I didn't see myself on the stage. I know the color lace front I had on, the outfit. Listen, I seen it. Listen, and he's like, "How you gonna get to that using that?
That for real?
You wasn't even free in them pictures. You're promoting what? Damaged goods? You're promoting." It's hard. I wish I did get the praise. Hey, daughter.
Right.
I love you. You get in the car next week. No, I don't get that. And I don't give that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay. He said, I need to see you because you are now walking in who I created you to be, not who man said you should be.
Right. That's right.
I was like, okay, you know, I got a little, that's me, guy, you know. But then that thing hit me really, and I started crying because I said, excuse my French or whatever. I don't give you know. I said, damn, I finally made it.
Come on.
I'm finally walking in who I'm not talking about my title, y'all. This ain't about that. See, this is about me. Right. And this should be about you, not your title, because when you go home, you got to take those hats off. It's just like having a job. You're not the lunch lady at home. I hope not. You understand what I'm saying? That's not, oh, thank you. That's my little butt. Thanks, Alex. But you know, you're not the lunch lady at home. That's not who you are. So the thing hit me because for the longest time, you know, people know me to be this, and I am who I am. And regardless of how many words I got, the broken part of me still was craving for acceptance.
Come on.
And so I conformed for certain people, and I thought I was doing the right thing and still wound up getting hurt. And I just didn't know. So either I was conforming or I was too extreme. But even in my extreme, I was conforming. Right. Because I wasn't really me. I was doing it to get a reaction so I can be accepted. Right. But this time, God said, you are truly walking in who I created you.
That's right. That's right.
Man, that thing takes on a whole new listen.
Come on.
I couldn't believe it. You understand? Because then it put me in a space where I said, well, God, you're gonna use somebody like me.
Right.
I didn't hustle. I didn't shot at people. I didn't did time. I didn't pimp chicks. I didn't sniff coke. I didn't smoke weed. Then on the flip side, I was abused. I was molested. I was damaged goods. I was stalked. I was raped. I was abused. But then guess what? I was an abuser. Listen, I didn't beat people heads in because of my anger. So you took all of that,
Yeah,
and you put the little titles. No disrespect to people who like titles. You put those in the jar with the deceitfulness. You put those in the jar with the anger.
Yeah.
You put those in the. Listen, you put those in the jar with the victorious victim. You put those in the jar, and you concocted this person as this.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'll be dang. Okay. And then for the first time, I said, yo, I'm delivered.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not from everything, because I'm human. I still got my issues. I got my thorn. I don't claim to be perfect, but guess what? I'm delivered.
Right.
Because I now know who I am.
Right.
And in knowing who I am, now I'm moving the way I'm supposed to move. And just for him telling me, how you gonna use them 2014 damaged good pictures? Good pictures. That hurt, yo.
Right.
I was like, yo, okay. See, when he detox,
yeah.
Why would I want to show and promote that?
Come on.
How you promoting freedom when you showing bondage?
Come on. That's right.
How are you promoting deliverance when you showing that you still stuck?
Right.
How are you promoting freedom? What the song say, when you still trapped?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I said, well, Lord, okay, new pictures. And I say all of that to say, I was so shocked that I am really now walking into me.
Wow.
Who God created me to be.
That's right.
Not who my mom wanted me to be, my dad, not who the pastor wanted me to be, not who my kids want me to be, not who Travis want me to be, but who God created me to be. Unapologetic.
That's right.
Me.
Yeah.
Man.
That's truth. That's truth there.
Yes.
It's true. Yeah.
That just shows you on a different level on how God do things.
Come on.
That'll help you free yourself, people.
Yeah.
Because if he could take all of that, it's not even about here, turn it around for your good, or turn your warfare into a weapon, or all of that other good stuff we say. It's about how he really strategically created us.
Uh-huh.
And how he created us to be a certain way, and how for so long, it's like being in a dark place, and then one day everything is light, and you looking around, and for the first time you can see color.
Come on.
For the first time, you can feel your fingertips. For the first time, you got eyesight. You see cars. You don't just hear them, you see them.
Right.
It's like waking up.
Right.
The day I woke up, make sure y'all caught that book. It's like waking up.
I like it.
I just say it's like, and it's a feeling that, and you would think you're going crazy, but you're not, because you go through all the emotions. You get buffed up like, yeah, that's who I am. Then you cry like, oh, thank you, Jesus, but you did that. I didn't deserve it, Lord. I thank you. You go through the motions.
Right.
So for everything you have said on here tonight, that was just one of them. Didn't I tell you so? Get back on point. Get back on point. Get back on point.
Oh.
And I just hope that, guys, I just hope you guys are listening, and I hope you guys I know you guys, I can see it, are getting a release on tonight. You understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
Because there's a lot of you out there that have so much hidden, and y'all have so much that y'all scared to tap into based upon your appearance or what you think others would want. So you don't even want to move in the direction you're supposed to move in.
Right.
And I hope by listening to everything that the pastor is saying on tonight, ain't that how you say it? On tonight, you know, everything that he's saying on tonight, you know, you guys are getting free and it's helping you guys, you know, because that's my main goal. And I just want to say I love you all, and I just thank you. I really do thank you so much. Pastor Mario, look how you see how look how I got Pastor Mario. Is there anything else you would like to share with the people?
No, I will say that it's been a blessing again, Yasmin. I want to say thank you for even asking or inviting me on to this worldwide podcast.
Okay.
It is an honor to do it. So not just because I don't take it lightly or for granted because we family, but I do really consider it an honor. And anytime you honor somebody, you try the best you can be. So I appreciate it. For everybody that chimed in, I would encourage you by telling you to stick with Christ, stick with him. And if you haven't, if for some reason you kind of fell off your relationship a little bit, I'd encourage you to dive back in like never before, not to appease church leadership or to appease your pastor, but because your life depends on it. You need it, right? So build your relationship with them. And I think we preface this podcast with saying that it's not about religion, it's about relationship with Christ. So I want you, in order for your life to be blessed, you have to have your relationship right with Christ. All right. He's still the foundation. It's in him that we move and have our being. All right. So make sure that your relationship is tight with him. All right. And it's about your relationship, not the relationship that you would have with him based off how somebody else think it's supposed to be. Have a true relationship with him. Because truth be told, he knows your flaws and all, even though you hid it from your pastor and you're still hiding it from your pastor.
Even though you were smoking around the corner from the church, he knows.
He knew it. So be real, you know, and solidify your relationship with him. And I promise that whatever you endeavor, he'll honor it, especially if it's his will. Okay. And if it's not his will, you'll know because of the relationship y'all have. Cultivate the relationship, grow the relationship, make sure that it's not predicated on somebody else's standards. So that's all I got. Again, thanks, sis. Tell my brother I said hello. I don't know if we ending, but I love everybody that was on the line. I felt all of the love that was on the line. So again, if you're doing it one day and you think a little old me, hit me up, and I'll be sure to clear my schedule for you, even though I ain't got to work for the Navy.
Okay, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on one second. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for chiming in on tonight. This was a wonderful. I have been blessed tonight. I thank you all that gave a gift for this anniversary. I thank you all that's always supporting, not just financially, you sharing flyers, sharing the lives. I thank you for commenting, sending inboxes. You guys, guess what? I have a personal address now as well. So if you would like to send letters or whatever, I'll be posting that up later, a little bit later on, so you guys can have that as well. Just thank you all for chiming in. You guys, make sure you guys go back, re-listen, replay it, and get what you need out of this. If you couldn't get it at this time, make sure you share it and you like it. And I love you all, and I'm out.